My friend bought a new monitor today and now there's a wojack burned in his screen. Hilarious. New monitor. Like from a store. Or new to him, lol. Obvious return if from store, otherwise that's the reason to always want to see the tech working in person or test it before paying. Some newer monitors have a diagnostic somewhere in the menus that will try to clear burn-in. This is insanely funny. Scalpers already charging double with no refunds for GeForce RTX 5090. No refunds. Since when did scalpers ever offer refunds? Not like 4090s aren't still being scalped too. PlayStation 6 chip design is nearing completion as Sony and AMD partnership forges ahead. AMD's Zen 6 and 3D cache could power the next generation of PlayStation. For some reason it feels like the period between PS5 and PS6 is way shorter. I guess it's because a lot of us only got a PS5 not too long ago due to the unavailability and scalpers. The PS5 Pro is already $700, so how much will the PS6 cost? $800. Apple confirms the iPhone 16 has 8 GB of RAM. Nice, just in time for Flappy Birds too. Why is the amount of RAM such a secret from Apple? Just come out and mention it. We have an Augat Nujab guys. The writing was on the wall right from the start of the hype train. Cooked Vibe Code Brothers ending up generating jobs, desperately calling someone, anyone, to unfuck their shit OpenAI wrapper garbage app. You know, I'm seeing more examples of how AI will be creating jobs for software developers, real ones, as opposed to eliminating them. New market trend coming, where we just get hired to look at existing project attempts, open the hood here and go, well, there's your problem, throw it all in the trash, and rebuild. Jiv. Gumbia stack. Way too real for comfort. That was very pointed, Sarah. Microsoft confirms it's getting out of HoloLens hardware entirely. Eesh, after like 10 years of development and marketing hyping it. I have a strange feeling that MS will completely shut down anything AR related now, and then in a few years the thing will suddenly become popular. Lenovo joins growing China exodus as manufacturers flee US tariffs, OEM moving production lines to India. I wonder how fast can anyone move their production line to a new country? I realize some of it is there already. So adding tariffs to China increases American manufacturing. Oh wait. Is this not just a meme? I'm curious on the salary they're offering. Surely they're just using AI as an excuse to pay developers less. Jiv. Why would companies want to hire the bottom of the barrel programmer? Sony's PS3 gets new system software update, 19 years after release. Updates of this sort are an annual occurrence, as the Advanced Access Content System, AACS, encryption key regularly expires. It's a copyright protection technology that requires a key to be set on both the disc and the console in order to play new films. See you next year for the 20th edition articles and the following for the 20th anniversary ones. For Blu-ray film playback. The percent of young adults reporting poor mental health has nearly doubled in the past decade. OC. That red curve looks a lot like my rent over the years. I think this can also be partly explained by the fact that older generations still don't like talking about mental health issues. Just the word depression still feels like a taboo word to say by some of my older family members. Social media will be blamed, and it definitely plays a role, but let's not forget their lack of future. These boomers would be feeling pretty low if they couldn't afford a house, or kids, or vacations too. OC, what's gone back to normal after COVID lockdowns? Going to the movies has lost a lot of magic for me since COVID. Especially given modern prices. I like the visit the cinema graph. Returns to normal in 2022 then plunges back below COVID days. Like people were thrilled to go out again in 2022, but were quickly disillusioned, thinking, $17 to watch the 49th iteration of some dumb superhero that my familia can all now see on my 65-inch screen at home for less. EFF that. I am so glad that COVID has normalized home office. I couldn't function without my 2 home office days. In this respect, COVID also had its good sides. I'm curious to see how many other people feel the same way. Apple executives believe users will love upcoming iOS 19 overhaul, per report. LOL, what else are they gonna say? Aside from that, I'm actually curious what they've got cooking. I'm okay with evolving UI designs, and they've been doing some interesting things so far even with iOS, thinking about the sports and invites apps and how different they are from other Apple apps. This is the latest version of iOS, and we think you're going to love it. Please love each iOS version equally. Restaurant iPad used only for Pandora. Apple should make an iPad without a battery and sell it as a business laptop. Or have a POS battery mode where it keeps the battery at 50%. Hey, you know this could burn down the restaurant, right? It's cheaper than a POS still. I'll figure it out. Like and subscribe.